Hola, 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 and welcome back to the kingdom. Guys, today we are gonna continuing the spoiler for Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Today we're gonna be having a mono blue color, and the cards are just amazing, guys. I'm liking everything that I have seen so far. We're gonna keep doing this until the release of Innistrad. So I am pretty sure you guys are excited for seeing all these many cards. We're gonna be going back colors. So yesterday we did white, today is gonna be blue, and I hope you guys are enjoying this little series. But before jumping, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support you put in the channel, guys. 4,200. It's happening? What just happened, guys? I'm amazed and I'm happy. So thank you so much, guys, for all the love and support. I feel like we just hit 4,000 like 2-3 days ago, and now we're 4,200, guys. It's amazing. The journey just got started, guys, and it's all because of you. So, guys, if you want to support the channel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because that's the only way we can keep reaching new highs, and it's just gonna make the channel grow bigger, stronger, and better with all your help. Also, we have a amazing 4,000 video celebration. That video is going to be dropping tomorrow, so guys, stay tuned in for that, because it's a nice and amazing surprise that I got for you guys. And also, Sunday live stream, we're going to be doing giveaways for reaching the 4,000 subscribers. So that's another amazing live stream that we're going to do, guys. So please stay tuned in. Make sure you are stopping by, saying hello, and maybe you get the chance to win codes for sleeves and codes for boost packs and all this crazy stuff that is dropping into the channel. And that's my thanks to you guys for helping us reaching newer heights. And you guys know what's going to happen. 5,000. We're going to have the face scan reveal. The beautiful face will be showing on this channel, so you guys can see on that. So help us, guys. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. That way we can do all those new milestones, guys. So our first card, guys, is going to be our top 10 for blue. And our first one is going to be Covetous Castaway. It's a 1 generic and 1 blue. It's a human creature, 1/3. When Covetous Castaway dies, mill 3 cards. Which, you know, there's going to be a lot of synergies within Innistrad, that you can start bringing a lot of things from the graveyard, and blue has a lot of those things. You can actually pay the disturb cost, and it's 3 and 2 blues. When he gets transformed, it becomes an spirit flying with 3/4. When Ghostly Castigator enters the battlefield, you may shuffle up to 3 target cards from your graveyard into the library. Amazing. So those 3 cards that you milled before, if you needed something, like if you're playing some Dimir, or if you're playing some Izzet control with this deck, you can return those 3 cards or some other card that you already, used before, and it's just gonna be back to the library, and it's gonna be really good. So this one is a really nice uncommon. Our next card, guys, is gonna be another uncommon. It's the Mysterious Tome, because 2 generic and 1 blue is an artifact. Whenever you pay 2 and tap it, draw a card, and then transform Mysterious Tome, and it's gonna become a Chilling Chronicle. You can pay 1, and you can tap it, and tap target non-land permanent, and then you transform the Chilling Chronicle back again. So I like this card a lot, because you're gonna be drawing cards, you transform, and then you can start tapping something that the opponent has, right? You can tap something for yourself, or you can be tapping something that Mr. Opponent has, and we're gonna be controlling that. So I think it's a pretty cool artifact, and there's gonna be another abilities having that many artifacts in the battlefield, that I believe this card can have a lot of potential. So this one is another one on the top 10 for us. Alright, guys, the next card is Delver of Secrets. It's costs only 1 blue, and it's a 1/1 creature, human wizard. Another uncommon. Man, these uncommons are becoming really strong, and I like it. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top cards of your library. You may reveal that card. If an instant or sorcery card is revealed, you transform this guy. And when he gets transformed, he becomes Insectile Aberration. It's a human insect with flying for a 3/2. I mean, if I can have a 1-drop 3/2 and turn 2, amazing, guys. So I think this guy is going to be really good in a Dimir control. on actually a Simic will be really, really nice since we're running a lot of Simic with instants and sorceries, so this card will be doing really, really good in there as well. Our next card, it's gonna be Suspicious Stowaway. It's one generic, one blue, and it's a creature human rogue werewolf. So our rogues are getting some love, and this one is gonna be really good because he cannot be blocked. So if you're playing mainly rogues, having Saret Sen, this guy can help you a lot because he cannot be blocked. So you don't have to like kind of waste that extra ability having this guy in the battlefield. Or if you're not playing actual rogues and you're playing something Simic, it's going to be really good as well. Whenever Suspicious Stowaway deals combat damage to a player, draw a card and then discard a card. Like I said, for a rogue, the mid rogues is going to be really good, or an actual Simic as well. It's got Daybound. If a player casts no spells during their own turns, it becomes night. So when it transforms to a night creature, it becomes green, and it's a seafaring werewolf. It cannot be blocked as well. Whenever a seafaring werewolf deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Nice. So in blue mode, you draw a card, you discard a card, and then on green, you can just draw a card. So it could be in a Simic, it's going to be really good. If you're doing something with werewolves, tribal, and stuff like that, it's going to be really good as well. If you're doing something with the mirror rogues, it's just going to be really, really good, guys. Like, there is so many things that we can be doing with all these combinations of daybound and nightbound. It's amazing. All right, the next card is Sludge Monster, 3 generic and 2 blue ones. It's a creature horror and is a rare, not legendary, which is really good. Whenever a sludge monster enters the battlefield or attacks, put a slime counter on up to one other target creature. Non-horror creatures with the slime counters on them, they lose all abilities and have a base power of toughness 2/2. So why is this guy really good? Because we're playing against some aggro decks, and for example mono white, and we're going against the aspirant, we can just reduce that ability so she won't be able to put more counters. If we're going against something like Prismari Dragons or something that has Goldspan Dragon, it gets a 2/2. So your big dragon becomes a little slimy, ugly creature that's a 2/2, making all the non-horror creatures Mr. Opponent controls become a 2/2. So, you know, some cool combos and stuff like that could come out of this card. And to the next one, Patrician Geist. Because 2 generic and 1 blue, it's a creature Spirit Knight. It's a rare card with flying. Other spirit you control get +1/+1, and spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 less to cast. So why is this card good? Why isn't it at the top then? Because we can make a Azorius deck having a bunch of spirits, and they're gonna have a +1/+1. So we can do something like Clarion, creating a bunch of spirits that we can do every time we do our second cast. We're just gonna have more spirits. We can have a Rally of the Ranks to put more spirits, and a lot of things are just gonna be crazy big. One spirit can be a good 3/3 or 4/4. So that's something pretty cool that the spirits are getting lots of love in Innistrad. Our next card, Malevolent Hermit. Because 1 generic, 1 blue is a human wizard rare, a 2/1. You pay 1 blue, sacrifice Malevolent Hermit, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3. Not bad, because if Mr. Opponent is doing something like Blood on the Snow or some other stuff that's coming up within this, you can just make a sacrifice. If Mr. Opponent doesn't have 3, he gets counter, and then you can cast this guy back from the graveyard, paying the disturb cost, which is 2 generic, 1 blue, and it becomes Benevolent Geist. It's a spirit wizard with flying 2/2. Non-creature spells you control cannot be countered. My goodness. If Benevolent Geist will be put into the graveyard, exile it if it gets... I mean, the exile doesn't matter. Your non-creature spells cannot be countered, guys. My goodness. Imagine running this in a Dimir, or imagine running this on a Sultai deck. Oh my god. Our next one, guys, Puppet Stitcher. 2 generic and 1 blue. It's a human wizard. mythic card. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. Decayed has it cannot block. When it attacks, sacrifice it at the end of the combat. Not bad. I mean, you can be creating 2 to 3 zombies a turn, so that would be really nice. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more creatures tokens, you may transform the Puppet Stitcher, and he becomes a Puppet Factory artifact. Creature tokens you control lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 3/3. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may transform Puppet Factory. Interesting card, because you can pretty much in one turn cast like 2 3 instants, something cheap like frostbite and stuff like that. So you're gonna have 2 to 3 zombies, and then the next turn they're gonna be tokens that they're not gonna get away because of the decay, and they're gonna have a base power and toughness of 3/3. So I think there could be some pretty cool combos that we can come out of this card. uh yeah, definitely a card that I'm gonna be playing in one of the decks that we will build. All right, the next one, guys, is Spectral Adversary. One generic and one blue. Is a spirit mythic. It's got flash and flying. It's a 2/1. Whenever Spectral Adversary enters the battlefield, you may pay one generic and one blue any number of times. When you pay this cost one or more times, put that many counters on it, and then that many other target artifacts, creatures, and or enchantments passes out. Meaning, if we can have something like a Simic having at least like 8 mana free, and we can cast all that onto Mr. Opponent's end step, whenever this guy comes into the battlefield, we can just do a lot of damage if we have running a bunch of creatures, because they're just gonna pass out and then we can just attack. Or if Mr. Opponent is attacking, we can do it in our turn. So combining this with like Voting Clicks, oh my god. Simic Voting Clicks with this, a Spirit Tribal with this, like there's a lot of things, guys, that the blue can be doing some crazy stuff. Even though they're just gonna fast out one turn, it's a lot. They won't be able to fast out until the next turn, so that's nice. And our last card, guys, of the top 10, the Liar, Disciple of the Drowned. It costs 3 generic and 2 blue. It's an actual legendary creature, human wizard, mythic card. Spells can be countered. Each instant or sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. Then flashback cost is equal to the card's mana cost. Nice. That is very interesting. So this card could be really good in an Izzet deck, burn kind of thing, or even in a Dimir deck could be really good, because we're gonna be bringing back instants that we need removals and stuff like that towards Mr. Opponent's creatures. I mean, it's not bad, guys. 5 for a 3/4. I like this one. And that is gonna be our top 10, guys. Of course, we're not gonna finish the video without having a bonus card. Dissipate. It's 1 generic and 2 blue. Is an instant. And of course, since we love countering, there's a counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it if it's put into this owner's graveyard. So, I mean, we still need some counters, and we're going to be preventing Mr. Opponent casting stuff that is becoming a little annoying right now in the standard 2022. So, like Blood on the Snows or like spiders and stuff like that, they're going to be able to bring back. They won't, because it's going to be exiled. So, you know, little bonus there, guys, for all my counter warriors that like to counter a lot of stuff. So Dissipate is going to be really nice. And with that being said, guys, this is our top 10 of the mono blue colors coming up for Innistrad Midnight Hunt, which is very nice. So we're going to be covering the left of the colors less in the next few days, and we're going to be dropping our thoughts and, you know, what we think about it and what card can be good in a certain color mix, mono, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be playing all these cards, and I'm just excited to see all these cards, guys, because it's just like they're coming strong. There's a lot of really strong cards, and blue is getting some love this time. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video just like I did. Wherever you are in the world, guys, have a nice day, morning, or evening. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, guys. Help us reach newer heights. Once again, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support you put on the channel. With that being said, guys, we will see you on the next one. Warriors of the Kingdom, you guys are awesome. Bye. It is Warriors time. Warriors of the Kingdom, Hoplites, Ovlepija, Roman Ganev, Gesusaki Channel, Gatrod, Luis Felipe Sanchez Perestello. Generals of the Kingdom, Albert Franks, thank you guys so much for all the love and support you put on the channel and having fun with us in the Kingdom.